I mean, if you look at the three major categories of investment, you've got fiat money, gold, and Bitcoin. Fiat money is not volatile, but you're guaranteed to lose purchasing power. Gold is somewhat volatile over time, not a little bit, and you're guaranteed to maintain purchasing. Bitcoin is volatile, and you're guaranteed to increase purchasing power. Guaranteed. Now, I started on Wall Street. You very rarely, if ever use the word guaranteed. But I can guarantee you, because I know 2 + 2 = 4. I know mathematics is real. I know E = MC squared. I know the Bitcoin protocol is mathematically guaranteeing increase in purchasing power in a world of all fiat money. We only have had a world of all fiat money since 1971, when Nixon closed the gold standard. And the only way they can fight is to print more money. Therefore, I can categorically say, emphatically, you have guaranteed purchasing power with Bitcoin. Yeah, we're in the fight. We're doing these parties now all over the country.
Coming to Phoenix.
We're taking a victory lap. It's this victory celebration. We won. Essentially, I'm looking into the future right now. I live in the future today. We won because they lost because they put 100% of their vested interest into money printing, crooked accounting, and a very corrupt connection between Wall Street and Washington. I mean, when Washington is starting to tell Facebook that they're going to monitor what's happening on Facebook, that is what we would say, if we were historians, looks and smells an awful lot like a fascism, right? Let's call it what it is. That's where they're going to the old playbooks from the 1930s. That's how antiquated these people are thinking. They haven't had an original thought in 100 years, and they're trying to control Generation Z. They're trying to control the millennials, the biggest generation in history, by saying, well, we picked up this textbook from Mussolini that he wrote about in 70, 80 years ago, and it says we should be fascist. So we're going to try that. And the millennials are saying, hey, funga, we got Bitcoin, and, I got my money print. See, it's all working. Woo-hoo! There's Liz Warren, and we're going to print our way out of it. No, you're not.
Before we continue, help us by smashing that YouTube like button and subscribe now to this channel. This shows the algorithm that you value the information, and it helps us spread this message. Sharing is caring. Please like and subscribe now. Thank you. And now, let's continue.
Yeah, so I just have a question for Max. When you say that there's going to be a fight, because we agree there's this big fight coming, is it the fight from centralized to decentralized? Is that the fight? What do you see as the fight?
It's a fight from centralized systems to decentralized systems. But you hear it in the rhetoric right now from senators like Elizabeth Warren saying, basically she's throwing the gauntlet down and picking a fight with Bitcoin. Brad Sherman is another politician who's been openly hostile to Bitcoin. And they're circling the wagons. They're getting their rhetoric together. They've come up with ESG, the environmental considerations, as the rallying cry for their attack on Bitcoin. Even though there's no basis for that, it makes no sense. But we know from history that propaganda is not based on things that make sense. Propaganda is based on an emotional appeal. If you can emotionally get people to throw away reason and think purely on emotional basis, you can rally them to do things against their own interest. So that's the only way they can attack the Bitcoin folks, to get people to attack them. But here's the great thing, that Bitcoin is designed to attract attacks. And that's the game theory built into the protocol. And it's been doing this for 11 years now. And it's worked its way up from just a bunch of coders hating each other to a bunch of influencers hating each other to a bunch of politicians hating each other. Now we've got central banks hating each other and nation states hating each other. So El Salvador was the bravest and first to come out and say, we're going to make it legal tender. It makes perfect sense given their history. Read John Perkins' book, Confessions of an Economic Hitman. You know why El Salvador would be one of the first countries to come out with a legal tender for Bitcoin. So now you got U.S. senators coming out and hating on Bitcoin. But the more they attack it, the more hash rate goes up. Therefore, security goes up. Therefore, price goes up. So the more they attack it, the more the price goes up. And at the end of the day, they only have one weapon in their arsenal, and that's money printing. So I say, attack me all day long, because I know the way you attack me is by printing money, and therefore my Bitcoin's only going to go higher. So knock yourself out, Liz Warren. Knock yourself out, Ben Bernanke. Attack me all day with your money printing.
What to do in such a situation? Inform yourself and keep your financial education strong. We from the Compact Group offer our loyal subscribers a free educational portal with first-hand monetary, financial, and economic knowledge. Enter our invite-only Insider Club by clicking the link below. You will get access to first-class information far earlier than the rest. We have prepared a special deal for all our members where you can access a giant pool of Robert Kiyosaki's financial wisdom for just $1. To find out more, simply click the link below and join our Insider Club absolutely free. But there is more you can and should do. Build up several streams of income. More and more people realize that they have to take their future in their own hands, but they don't know how and where to start. We from Compact offer our Insider Club members unique opportunities. Strengthen your financial muscle and get the edge. Click the link below. Become part of our free Insider Club. No financial obligations. But there's one important thing you have to know. You have to become active. So do it now. Become active and see you on the other side.